New at 6, big news is in store this weekend for Catholics in the Diocese of Pittsburgh. A top-to-bottom reorganization has been in the planning stage for the past 3 years, and it will be announced tomorrow and Sunday at Mass. Andy Sheehan spoke with Bishop David Zubik.
Beginning tomorrow at Mass, Catholics in the Diocese of Pittsburgh will begin to learn their future. A massive reorganization envisioned by its chief architect, Bishop David Zubik.
We're going to find out how really exciting the Church of Pittsburgh can be.
The reorganization seeks to reverse years of decline. Since 2000, Mass attendance is down by more than 40%, as are baptisms, First Communions, confirmation, and holy matrimony. There's a shortage of religious and a glut of half-empty churches and schools.
We're practicing our vows.
The bishop hopes that by consolidating parishes and reassigning clergy, he can begin to revitalize the church.
First of all, people are going to learn the groupings. There's 57 groupings.
The current 188 parishes in the diocese will now be grouped into 57 multi-site parishes, super parishes if you will. This weekend, you'll not only learn your grouping, but you're likely to get a new pastor. The bishop is forming new clergy teams in these groupings to shepherd through the changes.
Clergy teams working with their people will have either 2, 3, or 5 years to be able to, first of all, come together. Once they come together, then they can start to make the decisions about buildings do we need and all those kinds of things.
Over the next few years, those clergy teams will decide which churches in the parish will stay open and which schools will merge.
I think if there's been one huge misconception that I've heard from an awful lot of people, somehow church buildings are going to close right away or parishes are going to be suppressed right away. Not so.
The reorganization is part of On Mission for the Church Alive, and it's his hope that by pooling resources and forming new faith communities, the diocese will become reinvigorated.
The challenge is going to be there. How can we come together to form more lively communities? That's what we're calling it, the Church Alive.
Change isn't often easy, and the bishop realizes there will be some resistance to these changes, but he also believes that managing decline is no longer an option. At St. Mary's downtown, Andy Sheehan, KDKA-TV News.